Hi, Lenin. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm all right, Nadia. You?
Pretty good. Can you believe the semester has finished?
Oh, thank God.
But we
At
had a
last.
really productive semester, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, it's. I think it always gets better, but I think that that's mostly because the more one spends on working on the research, that sort of stuff, and of course writing about it, I think that it has been extremely rewarding. I will say that. I mean, busy, but I mean, it's been really nice.
That's
Really, really
awesome.
nice. Yeah.
Good to hear that. But we're not finished. We're going to continue meeting in the Graduate Writing Institute, right?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it seems it's also the second time you take it.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to know what is your motive to wanting to
Yeah.
come back to the Institute?
Well, I mean, I suppose I can tell you like why I liked it and why it worked for me first. And I feel like the greatest thing that I got from that was um, some sort of affirmation that of like what it is to write and what it is to write academically or what it is to write like I mean any sort of like writing project that you might have. I I had already been working with like with you and with it for quite some time already. I mean, at least at least a year, because really consistently. And I mean, for me, I keep saying it was like my rebirth as a writer. It has been one of the most help, helpful support that I've had like coming from the university in terms of like writing about my research and like exploring new things. So I feel like I already had that, but then when the Writing Institute happened, like all of a sudden it wasn't just a one-on-one meeting with you and then like meeting during the online writing group. It was also talking to other people and seeing that just as you and I are on sync on so many writing things. Like, I mean, I feel like I can ask you, like, hey, I have this situation, or I have this question, or I have this stuff, and you will have something extremely helpful, some suggestion or something new that I can try. And and I thought, well, it's amazing that we're like so in sync. But then, like, I go to the Writing Institute, and then I see so many other people or also like in this journey with WISIP, I think, because I think some of them are also like uh, regular visitors,
Mhm.
and I felt, oh, it was so affirming to see like, oh wow, like this is not just a random thing. Like there is such a thing as like having support when you're writing, and I think that I saw some other people who had like questions and other people had like concerns, and some people had concerns that I had already had at one point. Some other people had concerns that of stuff that I'd never thought about. And I don't know, I think that um the several activities where we like would be engaging with other people, like I always came out with this sense of like, wow, like what I'm doing is not so different from what everyone else is doing. So it doesn't make it any less challenging, but they did made it a bit more like exciting to do it. Like it felt like I was having, I felt supported as, and of course that's like not even counting like the actual support of, like talking about how to organize a project, how to watch out for certain things. Like I feel like I already the institute is extremely well packed with suggestions and recommendations, and it's always for me it's like always a treat to like get these kind of reminders of like how to approach some writing and some planning, and but then also of course then being with people like it was a huge highlight of my summer last time. So it just it makes absolute sense to sign up for that again. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
That's wonderful. Yeah. So a lot of the times as writers, we feel like it's happening to me only. Why is it so hard to write? Why do I have all these questions? And then you realize, oh, you have these questions as well.
Yeah,
How can we together resolve those questions because we are on the same path? So that's
yeah,
wonderful. I'm so glad that you were able to find that community and that we were able to help you. And, we look forward to working with you over the summer and to, our one-on-ones and groups. and more. So thank you so much
No, of
for
course,
telling me
anytime.
about your experience.
No, and thank you guys. Like, I mean, the institute it happens at a good time of the year, like during the summer, um, and I think that you guys are doing God's work. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to seeing you then.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I will see you soon. Bye bye.
See you soon. Bye bye.